pull people in, take down some information. Hey, do you want to join the mailing list?
You gotta get them to join the club right on the spot.
Well, that's it too. I mean, if we can get them to do that, that's fine.
Everybody's gonna join, but you don't hear from them.
Yeah, that's right.
A lot of people, they're gonna join, but I never see them.
That's fine. I mean,
You
if
know,
they're
if we
supporting
get
us
somebody
by joining, that's fine.
But I'm saying, if we get them to join right on the spot.
That would be good too. I mean, if we
Everybody-
can
Well,
do
you're
that.
saying people
everybody
say
wants
they
it.
will come back
Yeah,
and
and I
they
must have
won't.
spoke to a dozen people each time. They're all, oh yeah, this is great, we'll join. You never hear from them.
Okay. So
So
we'll just have to catch them on the
We'll
way
push.
in and on the way out.
we need to get sign-in done, a sign-in sheet. People can sign up, and they can give us, emails and phone numbers if they don't join.
Right.
And then this way we can contact
You
them.
can bug
And
them.
they can come back whenever. I mean,
They'll join just so you stop emailing.
yeah, you know what? I've had
Send
that
them
before.
spam
Somebody
mail.
say, hey, could you take me off the email list? It happens. So, we're gonna do the same thing same format. The tables set up around. We'll have the different displays. But this year I want to have members have like a table or two where we join together. Members bring something that they keep. Maybe Al, you're bringing tortoises again, which you brought last time, which was cool. It's different. None of us have that stuff. I don't know anybody who has Greek tortoises, so that's pretty cool. And then, Ron, you have all different types of king snakes. So if you bring, especially the nice Brookside kings, if you want to bring one or two, you talk about that. I mean, people can see those. That's different. Because I know Doug brings a lot of stuff. He brings his corn snakes. He brings some king snakes and milks. Last year he brought a whole bunch of stuff.
Hybrids, because everybody brings it almost.
We need to have your friend about the rat snakes, bring rat snakes.
Yes, Matt wants to participate. Matt wants to help us out. He'll bring rat snakes. He'll talk about he has Taiwan beauties. He has all this different stuff.
Because then I don't have to get them from the zoo.
Excellent. Yeah, that's fine. You can do whatever you want, like you usually do.
Well, I'll do my own animals.
Yeah, I mean you have a lot of stuff. You have the South American wood turtle and stuff.
Yeah, I have the wood turtle. I've got.
You got.
Would I be able to bring my box turtle? My 3-toe, I know.
You can bring the box turtles and we'll put them on the native table.
Okay.
I'll do a native display also. Like we'll go out one night and catch a bunch of a few days before catch a bunch of frogs and snakes.
Oh,
Just
and
for the night.
We should go over to Mariners Marsh. You said there's Fowler's toads over there, right?
yeah.
We should get a few of them.
I always catch them up on Page Avenue. That's what I do
Oh,
every year.
there's still Fowler's toads over
Yeah, I
there?
catch them up on
Yeah, we
Page
should get a
Avenue.
few of those.
Just
I
to let
usually
everybody
catch one
know, on January 23rd, me and Harvey, and you're coming too, right, to the walk at Mariners?
Yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna walk in Mariners Marsh just to check it out. So if anybody wants to come.
Just for to see like if
at 11 o'clock on the 23rd, which is a Saturday morning.
we're gonna walk there just to get an idea of the paths and stuff in the area. So this way in the spring when it starts to grow back in.
You gotta be real careful. It's loaded with ticks.
I know.
Yes.
Loaded.
I know.
We've been all over it, and part of it, I stepped in a puddle so deep when I pulled my foot out, I lost my boot.
You gotta be careful.
Did you get it back?
No!
Yeah, that's still
We might find it. We'll return it.
It's a pretty cool place because there's old foundations.
Was
So
it,
there's
There's
the foundations back there, the old ice cream factory and stuff like that.
Not nice.
It's a waiter's day.
Was it a nice boot? Was it expensive?
Or ice.
No, I got waiters.
It was
Louis
an
Vuitton?
atomic bomb
Shipbuilder?
factory.
My father always said it was like an ice something or other.
No, there was a barrel building company and a shipbuilding company back there.
That's where that kid Hawkins killed that
Yeah.
girl and buried her.
Yeah.
I was friends with them.
Nice
so-
place.
Yeah.
Nice place to explore.
Well,
They
there's a
found
lot
her,
of
so we're not looking
cabins.
for her.
The basements are all still there.
Yeah,
So,
we've been to that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
yeah, we used to hang out of them as kids. I spent my whole life back there.
Leslie, don't air out your dirty laundry on tape.
The other idea that we had was a possible restoration kind of project of
Yes.
Jack's Pond.
Thank you.
You know Jack's Pond. Yeah. If we can get a bunch of people together.
Yeah, we've talked about contacting the Parks Department and doing like a restoration there, and maybe planting native plants, aquatic plants, also just other different types of plants around the pond. Maybe we could work with them and have them agree to that, and maybe kind of put back some native species into the pond. Because they really redid the area, which is cool, and it's really nice.
They never did anything with the pond.
They never did
itself.
anything with the pond. I know they've cleaned it up a bunch of times. Mother, mother. So So they've done a bunch of stuff over there, so, hopefully we're thinking about doing something like that also. And, the last thing, we'll talk about the last thing, we go with the expo, right? You know what we wanna do?
Yeah.
For now, it's fine.
Another outlet for advertising, I could throw it up on Craigslist, you know.
That's it, I forgot about
For a few
Craigslist, that's a
weeks.
great,
You
I
can
always
put it up
like
for nothing on there, you know, activity, whatever, there's a category there for,
Yeah, well, we wanna call, we can still call New York one. like-
I've tried that a bunch of
I
times.
know.
I don't know about the admins, it's impossible getting somebody from the admins to even cover it, do anything.
And, you know, I've been and gotten the guy
You put in
from
for it,
cable
they put it on
TV.
mine.
I know,
The last 2 years, I got the guy from cable TV, but I never saw him here.
because if we can get a photographer down here for that one day, it would probably do a lot of justice for us, as far as the club.
usually see the same groups in there being highlighted.
Well, because you have to be from the North Shore. That's the way it is. If you're from the South Shore, they don't know you. So,
The New York ones on
The
their
artists in the
cable.
North Shore say the same thing.
I don't know, the things I notice in there are usually some kind of event at the Hilton, you know.
if it's not in Rosebank, they don't come.
If it's not in Rosebank, they don't come.
Fifi.
You seem to gravitate towards Richmond Kosher's Hilton over there,
Yeah.
and the South Shore Country Club.
That's
The
what
events
it
over
is.
there. Yeah.
We'll hype it up.
The last thing, all right, the last thing is, so we don't, put you all to sleep, is we're gonna finally keep going with this annual barbecue that we've been having. We didn't do it last year. I mentioned it, and it seemed like nobody was really interested.
I was,
So, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna try to plan it again this year. We're definitely gonna not have it here, because we can't barbecue here, so it's, that's out. I mean, we
Does
can't-
Wolf's Pond Park work for people?
fine by me.
I think Wolf Pond is a great.
They always have barbecues down there.
Yeah, it's great for a few reasons. They have the playground for the kids, which is like the best thing, because.
Then you can walk along the
it's
beach.
fun to do. You
Yeah.
can walk along the beach, you can fish on the beach, you can fish in the pond. There's plenty of reptiles there, people wanna go look. There's basketball courts, there's, tennis, there's a lot of different things.
And there's a lot of nice hiking.
Dog run, if you're
There's-
100 years old.
Hiking in there?
I've never heard of it.
There's a lot of nice hiking paths back there.
Hiking paths, and there's also the dog run. if
Yeah, you can
wanna
bring
go
your,
the
bring
dog.
your pup early.
In case anybody wants exercise.
Yeah, if anybody wants to exercise, So, there's a lot of good stuff going on there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna it's gonna be more of a barbecue this year. We'll have tents and stuff, we'll set it up. We'll have an early morning where we can set up, get everything going.
Yeah,
We'll
we
try to
wanna-
have events during the day. We'll try to.
The center people gotta get in there by 10:30.
Yeah, so we'll have volunteers that want to volunteer to help out. Al, if you wanna do face painting,
I did, CBS has their barbecue every year in Wolf's Pond Park. You gotta be there about 6 or 7 o'clock
You
to
gotta
set
get
up.
there early.
Yeah, that's right, because everybody's
Everybody's
the
there.
area.
okay.
You gotta be there early and you get
Well,
the
we
permit
can
from
do
the
that,
Parks
we can
Department.
stake it
and
out.
You set up your own little thing, you can put gates around, you can put whatever you want around and just have your own group in there.
Yeah.
If you
No, let
want.
me ask, how does this work, like if you ask for donation for face painting? How does that
I
work?
did that for the Parks Department. When they needed some money, I did the face painting, and we put a donation jar up over there. And I said to them, I'll give you 2 hours. I'll give you 2 hours of face painting for free, and whatever you get is yours, and, put it to the dog run and everything else, that's what you did.
Wow,
And
that's
that's
good.
what I did. And back to the beach, you go back to the beach where you have it on Midland Beach. I did 5 hours for them over there.
Actually, some of those events would be good events to get tables for.
Oh, yeah, the back to the beach thing, sure, along.
I hate that one, I've done it as a vendor, but for us, it would be very good.
If you
And
get this
this
exposure.
Staten Island County Fair, the Richmond County?
Richmond County
Yeah,
Fair.
Richmond County
It's
Fair
not till
over
what,
at,
September?
Yeah.
But these are things that, we've talked about it in the past, but we kinda need everybody's help to get this, to get involved in these things, because for me to do it, or for just Leslie to do it,
Well,
It's
I know
almost
the
like we
people
get
at the
like-
Richmond County Fair, so.
yeah, but we get brain fries, like, we need everybody to chip in, so this way, I forget a lot of things. People come up with great ideas, and I'm like, that's great, I'm gonna look into it, and then, they're like, hey, did you look into it? I'm like, no. I forget, it's just, because everybody comes up to me with ideas,
CRS
and
too.
I can't remember them.
Well, just so, if anybody does come up with an idea, feel free to send me or Harvey or any of us a message.